this week's Daus You Know. A week ago today, June 30th, 4 suburban office buildings transferred. It's a pretty decent story in Cleveland, Ohio, when $50 million worth of property sells. But I always like to see the story behind the story, and this one has actually a couple interesting nuances. The first one is the fact that the buyer, Shelbourne Global Solutions, located out in New York, acquired those 4 properties, which brought their total office portfolio in Cleveland, Ohio to 10 buildings. Since 2015, they have bought 10 suburban office buildings. Looking at this a little bit deeper, all of those office buildings are Class A, meaning they're the newest, the best, the brightest. And they are all also located in the eastern suburbs, along the 271 corridor. So very interesting that this New York investor is buying Class A properties in the eastern suburbs. 10 since 2015. I take a step back and look at the entire eastern Class A office market. It's about 2 million square feet. This owner, Shelbourne, owns just over 900,000 square feet of that 2 million square feet, meaning they control almost 45% of the Class A market in the eastern suburbs. I find that pretty interesting. The second thing that I find very interesting about this transaction is that it marks the end of an era. In 2007, at the height of the real estate market, there was a transaction that many of the real estate insiders will know, Gotham King. So a combination of a local investor and a national investor came together and they bought 9 suburban office properties. Again, most of them located here on the east side. So that became the Gotham King portfolio deal. It was a landmark deal because it sold for $140 million. It was a high watermark. Cleveland had never seen office properties sell for that much. 4 years later, in the height of the downturn, 2013, the Gotham King portfolio went into bankruptcy. Since then, it's been parted out in dribs and drabs, though. 1 property here, 2 properties there. So the 4 properties that Shelbourne acquired last Friday represented the last 4 properties of the original Gotham King portfolio that sold 10 years prior. So the end of an era. And what's really interesting is I went back and added up all 9 of those properties, the same 9 properties that sold it for $140 million 10 years ago. Total sale price of them aggregated, again in onesies and twosies, was just under $99 million. So that entire portfolio lost about 40% of value over the last 10 years. So either Gotham King overpaid, or the new buyers got good deals, or, as in real estate, most things, the truth is somewhere in the middle. So that is this week's Daus You Know. Hope you have a great weekend and a profitable week ahead.